Hey, how's it going? Welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about a season 2 preview of the First Descendant. What you should be expecting, when it's going to come, what is the type of content we're going to be able to get, and also how we are going to be able to unlock. So let's dive into this because we're going to be diving deep. Also, there's going to be timestamps in the description that are going to help you to navigate wherever you want. So first of all, let's take a look at the roadmap that we are seeing here. And this is a really good roadmap because we are seeing here, typically we're only seeing for season 2, but we have some for season 3. So, but first, let's focus on season 2. So first, we're going to be getting, right away, we're going to get the Sharen quest line. We're also going to get the Ultimate Reactor 3 to 5 enhancements, as you guys are able to see there. High shape stabilizers, ultimate reactor optimization, condition improvements, and we also are going to get the Glay and so executor Greg's reverse faith in normal farming, and also miscellaneous items that we're going to be able to get, and also the Valby evolving skins, also in the Void Avis, we're going to be getting it as well, and then Winter Festival event, ultimate weapon, which is going to be the hammer anti Voltia, which is going to be a really good weapon. You're able to use and charge it and just destroys everything. That's actually, it does like a lightning shock effect surrounding your enemies, kind of way in a stuns them but deals damage at the same time, stops everything. So like half of the time you're still running at a normal time where the enemies are at running at like a half speed, so you're able to kill them fast. We're also going to get a bunch of Descendants rebalance, and I'll talk to you guys about that. Ping system for those that love pinging different locations. We're going to get the reinforcements, inversions, winter theme skins, battle pass, hard infiltration, the new modules that we're going to get for the different Descendants or you're getting, and also story missions, and so on, so on. So let's dive first, and we're going to be talking about the first thing, which is going to be none other than the first character, which is going to be Keelan. Keelan is going to be a brand new character. It's going to deal toxic, and also at the same time, we're going to talk about the different things that we're going to be able to see. So if we are able to take a look first, he's going to be a fusion singular type of character. So we're going to need a character with toxic. We're going to need a reactor with toxic that is going to have singular, and also on top of that, you're going to need fusion toxic. So have that in mind. So if you haven't farmed for that, you still got some time just to get ahead of the curve so you are able to get ready. Now, there is a big question that you guys may be asking is, how do we get Keelan? Where if you paid really close attention to my previous video, which was around about a month ago, developers did share with me that you were able to unlock him by completing the new big dungeon that is coming. So that way that's the way you're going to be able to get it. However, they didn't give very specific ways on if you're going to have to do it once, twice, 3 times, or get different parts. That they did not say, but that's going to be the way you're going to be able to keep Keelan. So if we are able to see his first ability, it is going to be fusion. And as you're able to see there, targets enemy and fires the void corrosion. The hit enemy receives acidic erosion. Additional damage is dealt in the target already has so acidic erosion. So the number of targets for void corrosion increases based on certain stats. So that is going to be your one, kind of like Haley. She throws her one. So that is how you're going to be able, but it looks more deadly than Haley, trust me. Now, we're going to be taking a look at his second ability, and we are able to take a look at here, and that is going to be the onslaught. This is going to be a singular. These are going to be dashes forward, dealing damage to piercing targets, grants the knockback effect, and explosion damage to enemies in endpoint of the dashes. Applies acidic erosion to enemies hit. Also, additional damage is dealt in the target has acidic erosion. So if the enemy has already acidic, it's going to deal additional damage. So that you already know on how you're going to be using this character. Each pierce enemy reduces the current stack cooldown of onslaught by certain amount. Now, what is this character going to be good for? This character is going to be a very nice AoE type of character. So Keelan is going to be similar to Freyna, having that ability where you're going to be able to spam that one, which is going to be helpful, and then you're going to be able to use that number 2, and then of course we're going to have his number 3, which is going to be Septic Gust, and deals damage to enemies within the range of inflicts acidic decay. If enemy within range are inflicted with acidic decay, inflicts blood wrath. Blood wrath explodes, dealing damage to the target and enemies within range. So as you're able to see there, it's a character for AoE damage. So this is going to be a very fun character to be able to get, because you're going to be able to destroy a lot, and you know that's what happened with Freyna. It became very popular, and hopefully it does with him. And his last one is going to be Tremor. So if enemies within range have acidic decay, deals damage proportional to the amount of acidic decay stacks. If there are no enemies within the range, they do not have acidic decay, increases the amount of onslaught stacks. So there you go. So that is the Descendant that you're going to get from day one. You're going to be able to unlock him when you are playing in the going through the big dungeon. Now we are going to enter the Void Vessel. This is going to be the brand new and the big dungeon that they've been talking about it since the release of the game. Now it's here for season 2. First, you're going to be able to get it through normal, which you're going to be required the following, which you're going to be rank number 8, and also half of the main mission of the story quest completed to be able to access this. Once you do the normal mode, then you're going to be able to unlock the hard mode by completing it, and then also is going to feature tougher enemies and new environments. So if you go through the normal, it's going to be somewhat easier, but once you jump into the hard mode, you're going to see things a little different. So expect that. Now the devs also have received a lot of feedback in regards to this new dungeon, and they've increased the lighting on it because it seemed like it was very dark. But as you guys, we're going to go through it. One of the main characters is going to be very helpful, is going to be Sharen in her ultimate state, because her 1 becomes 2 OP. And we'll dive a little bit more into that into the video. That's another thing that we're going to get on day 1. Enemies with special shields require specific weapons and characters to break. So that means that maybe a certain weapon or a character that you may or may not have, you're going to be able to need it to break those shields. Adjust the shield mechanics for variety of challenges, and you're also going to get randomly selected maps. Not specifically, they're not going to be generated, but it's going to be a surprise. So don't expect the same thing once you jump into it. Now, as we have different things here, we also have stealth and traps. And how does that work? One, like I mentioned, one of the characters that's going to help with this is going to be Sharen's stealth, which is going to be able to avoid fights and is going to avoid traps. By doing that, you're going to be able to detonate the different traps or disable them, which in return is going to deal damage to the enemies nearby. Now, another thing you're going to need to destroy are drones. If by any means the drones feel or sense you that you're around them, then it's going to get very chaotic. So that is why Sharen stealth mode, which is going to be very OP, because with her brand new ultimate, she's just going to be able to just use it almost in a way unlimited times. So you're going to be camouflaging a lot, which is going to help you go around the different traps and different enemies. So of course, once we meet the boss, which is going to be Dread Armor, there's going to be 3 different phases that we're going to be able to fight. So the 3-phase boss that you're going to be require some type of strategy. Time lock rewards faster kills equals better loot. Also, hidden items extend fight time. Now easier to find, marked with indicators. and also different items, such as based on other feedbacks they've gotten. I guess they're making some changes to be able to reflect that. Now let's talk a little bit more about Sharen with her brand new red modules. One improves the moving gameplay. On the other one is going to grant her stealth reactivation upon kills and stealth modes, which just practically changes the way you have used her because of the infiltration operation, not the infiltrations, but the old method was that you needed to use her infiltration to be able to disable the different sectors. Now you don't need to do that because that went out the window. Now she is getting a very OP type of stealth mode that you're going to be able to use. So stealth mode enhancement, and you're also going to be able to increase movement speed and smoother assassinations. So we go back to what we have always speculated, where Sharen is such as like an assassin. She's actually getting that role, so which is cool. And we also have some balance adjustments for season 2 that are going to improve the underwhelming of certain characters. There are certain characters that is in everybody's wish list that they need more love, and that is going to be Viesa, Valby, Jayber, Luna, and Sharen. All of those 5 are getting more love. They're going to become more powerful, especially Viesa. Viesa is very OP, but to be able to do her different skills, I mean, you get you tired in the fingers because you got to like really be quick on them. Unlike with Freyna, it's so much easier. So this is going to emphasize on gameplay improvements over pure numerical changes. Some of the rework will get released in January, not on this December the 6th, but on January 2025. That is when we're going to be able to see weapon adjustments. Of course, early season 2, the ultimate weapons will be penalties will be removed on level 1, meaning that you're going to be able to start using the special power that the ultimate weapons bring. Now you're going to start off at level 0, which is cool. So right off the bat, you're going to be able to start using their special skills. So later in the updates, we're going to be able to see different adjustment effects and also to the different components through the different weapons. They're also going to be adjusting and giving more love to certain other weapons, certain other ultimate weapons that definitely is going to balance the way and you're going to be able to use weapons for certain enemies. One of the brand new things we're getting is going to be the Fellow. This is going to be a German Shepherd that is going to be unlockable. And once again, the way you are going to be able to unlock them is through the Void mission, the brand new dungeon. And the great thing about him is that you're going to be able to level him up, level 30. And with this, you also have his own gear that he's going to be able to possess. So you're going to be able to go with him and go in the fight. And what he's going to do is, as he is, you know what, he's a K9. So he's going to be able to do a couple of things. One, he's going to pick up items. So these are going to be consumables and also other items that you're going to be able to carry within your inventory. He's going to be able to auto dismantle items. So that's another feature. So that is what we're going to be able to do with him. So it's cool. You're going to go in with him along. And also there's going to be other pets that are coming along the way. So maybe a cat or maybe a turtle. I don't know. Whatever the developers decide to make, that is what's going to be in the future. This is just the beginning right now at this moment. Of course, you're going to be able to do tricks with him. He's going to give you a high five. He's going to go running around with you and do different things. You're going to be throwing things at him. He's going to be able to catch him and a lot of different things. So that is going to be something cool and something different, right? So that is going to help you with this and as you are going through the different things. And they also have future plans for additional pets. Now we jump into the Void Avis, and this is going to be the brand new boss. And how is this going to work? So first, we have the boss fight. And this is going to start on January. This is not going to be available on day one, December the 6th. So in a way, they're giving us time to be able to get different things, get your builds ready. I know everyone wants everything on day one, but you know what? This is the way they're doing it. So the be able to fight this boss, and it's going to be another walker, is going to be able to be based on your build. Two, on your defense. So if you don't have good defense, but you do have good offense, it looks like you got to have to the both of them very synergized, so you are able to survive and deal a lot of damage. You can do this solo, or you can do this with different players. Of course, the more players you have, the more difficult it's going to get, because as you guys already know, with the main bosses, the more people are in your group, the harder it is going to be able to kill, especially if your other teammates are not well prepared. Strategies and difficulties, boss fights will be more challenging, and also the adjusted made to battle time and weak points based on feedback, and still in difficult modes. Exclusive rewards we're going to be able to get. Developers have said this is going to be a different way. You're going to be able to get different skins in the game. They've shown it before what skins we're going to be able to get, and also are going to be able to introduce, in a way, brand new skins, which you're going to be able to farm. So you got to farm unique skins and backpacks that you're going to be able to get. The more you defeat this walker, the more you're going to be able to have a bigger and much higher chance to be able to get those skins. And then if you guys want to know more about the skins, I made a different video, which I will leave that in the pinned comments. Now let's take a look at the hard special operations. So we have quite a few changes in here, and it's actually good. It's very healthy in regards to the game, because you're not going to be able to do everything in one location. First, we got the different modes. We had the defend, the reactor current mode, and also the mining. So we are going to be able to do both, but on the hard mode, it's going to feature tougher enemies with special shields, immune to certain attributes and damage time. So you're going to be able to see, once you are starting the hard mode, what the different enemies you're going to be fighting. Because if you guys know, if you fight different enemies, they're either more immune to the toxic, or they're weaker to toxic or electricity. So you got to be on top of what you're going to be against. But I do hope they make this a much more refined feature, because whenever they introduced the infiltrations where you had to go solo, it didn't really work well, but hopefully now they have. Now, content difficulty. So the harder content compared to other monster hunting mobbing modes. Best way to be able to level up your character and weapons. So we'll bring you different videos on how to, and to show you guys which are going to be the different hard special operations to be able to level up your characters and of course weapons, because we are going to be getting 3 different characters, and that includes the brand new 2 characters and the ultimate Sharen that we're going to be able to get. Rewards. Now, hard mode is going to offer more items, which is good. I like the way they're going with this feature, like additional code breakers in defense mode. So that is something of an incentive, because it wasn't really working out well when everything on easy mode, they were just giving you everything, which made no sense. But along the way, they're making the game a lot better, more refined. Then we got the normal mode. One big thing that has been removed here is going to be the way to get gold. No longer you're going to be able to get gold in this way. So they're going to be removing that, but they're going to increase the drop rate on amorphous materials. And also they're going to increase the drop rate on the amount of amorphous materials in special operations, that which you're going to be able to get. They also address some certain issues with farming the ultimate frame parts, and also different items that you're going to get during the new system. And then we also have here the selected of the advanced shape stabilizers. Now with this brand new update, you're going to be able to get from 10 to 32%. So that gives you a higher chance to be able to get certain things. And once we start playing and we start figuring out where exactly we can get those stabilizers, that gives us a better chance. So we're going to know that more after week 7 on season 2. And then, of course, just to recap a little more things, with the infiltration support, it's going to grant you into a random infiltration mission at the same difficulty to kill score multiplier success rewards. You would both list it and select the rewards. Aim to reduce the queue time so you're able to go in there a lot faster. This is going to be only available to dungeons you've already completed and you have clear. If you haven't, then you're not going to be able to do those. And then this is going to fix the matchmaking issue. Once again, the inversion reinforcement are going to be buffed and have been improved. The visual effects adjustment penalties have been removed. Progress can be earned by playing Void Vessels, and it's going to also focus on making stats and buffs more useful and easier to be able to trigger. I like the way they're going about that. And of course, we're going to get a couple of events. One of them is going to be the Winter Festival, which is going to be starting on December the 5th, right when season 2 starts. And we're also going to get different rewards that you're going to be able to get. So there you go, guys. That is pretty much everything we are going to be able to get on season 2. We're going to get a lot of different things. Things are getting reworked. The party search has been implemented. It's going to be implemented. We're getting a photo mode, if you didn't know that, which is cool. And also a brand new region that we're going to be able to explore, brand new characters, a brand new ultimate weapon, and so much more. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, a like is appreciated. Also check out this other video that is going to show you on how to get ready for season 2.